This is Jackie with All Access, and I'm here with Eric from Bowling for Soup, and I think I'm losing my voice now that you're losing yours a little bit.
Actually, I'm not losing my voice. This is just what I sound like.
Okay, fair enough. Bowling for Soup has been a band for 20 years. We're at Warped Tour, and it's the 20th anniversary of Warped. But first, what do you attribute to your band's longevity?
You know, and I've answered this question a few times over the last several weeks. The best thing that I can say is the fact that we are all seriously best friends, and it's like I'm closer to the folks in my band and our crew than I am to my actual family, which may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing, whatever. It's just, you spend so much time with people in such close proximity, and you figure out a way to get along, and you know when to push buttons and when to stop pushing those buttons, and you figure that out along the way, and that's the way that we've managed to keep ourselves together for so long.
Fuse TV was playing a set of videos from Warped Tour, like Warped Tour bands, and one of my favorite songs from a while back, 1985, came on, which for me is, as a child of the 80s, I love the song. How has your band evolved from that to where you are now?
As far as, I wouldn't say that we've evolved.
They've devolved. No, I'm kidding.
That seems to invoke a level of maturity that I don't know that we have achieved as a band. Now, like as far as studio work, the things that we have done recently, like on our last album, it was a very with our last album, Lunch Drunk Love. It was a very decided thing that we were going back to drums, bass, guitars, and vocals. And keeping it simple and backing it up to something that we might have done like in the late 90s or something like that, and just because, once we started getting good at our craft and knowing what we're doing in the studio, then it became a situation where it's like, we've got all these toys, let's play with them. And then on the last couple of recordings that we've done, it's like, you know what, let's back off from that and keep all the toys in the closet and just do what we originally did and keep it straight up rock and roll.
And in order to make your last album, Lunch Drunk Love, which I love the title, by the way, I heard fans selected that, which is also awesome.
Yeah, that was. There were a few titles out there, and that was the winner.
You did a crowd-funded campaign. Can you tell me a bit about that?
So we've been working with, or working through Pledge Music, pledgemusic.com, and you can still go on and check out pledges for our next coming release, which is best of release. Anyway, go to pledgemusic.com and check that out. But Pledge Music, it's a really, really cool way for us to be extremely interactive with fans and people that buy, certain packages. You get a guitar lesson with me via Skype, from my living room, or you get to go hang out with Chris at a bar, that kind of stuff. And so, like, we try to do interesting packages, stuff that you might not get anywhere else, and give people a more of a visceral I guess, experience with the band, rather than just like, oh, all right, here's your CD and a T-shirt. Hey, and we signed it too. Like, but you try to give them a little bit more than that.
And that's so funny because that was going to be my next question is what are some of the prizes that you gave out to kids? And I really like that you did more than just here's a CD or here's an exclusive song, that you got to have, like you said, that very personalized experience.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you mentioned that you are working on a best of compilation. Are you writing new music for that too? Or are you reworking old songs?
Basically, so as you said before, this is our 20th year, and so we're doing a 2-volume best of re-recording, and so we're almost finished with the first 10 years. All the music's done. When Warped Tour's over, we just have to go sing pretty for it, and then as soon as that's finished, we will start on the second 10 years of our career. And so we're doing songs from every album that we've released, but we're re-recording them all so that the sound quality matches up.
Is current with the time.
Yeah, exactly. When we first started recording our first album, we recorded to VHS tape, which was state of the art
At the time.
at that time. And then now with digital recording and stuff like that, you can't match that recording quality. And so the decision was, let's just go back and re-record everything, and it'll all sound, be on a similar playing field. And we have better equipment, and we know how to play our instruments now. So
I can imagine that playing those old songs brings back hopefully only positive memories, or memories of I'm going to play it better this time. Or
well, the biggest thing for me is playing some of those old songs. It's like, how the hell did I play this fast? Like, I was a youngster and I didn't have carpal tunnel, and my fingers used to move faster, and now in doing like our 20th anniversary shows, playing some of those old songs, it's like, oh my God, this is so fast. Like I can't even keep up. And like, back then it wasn't even a thought. And it's not that I can't play that fast anymore. It's just I haven't played those songs in so long. It's like how did I do this before? But,
I can't help but notice as we're speaking that you've got lots of tattoos. I don't have as many or as big and colorful. Are your tattoos a collection of the places you've been, or do you go to one artist?
I have 3 artists. One, this guy lives in Tulsa. This guy, who's done a couple of things for me, is a former guitar tech of ours, and he owns a shop in Maui now. And then another gentleman who, I'm wearing his shirt right now. So go to www.oldserumtattoo.com and look up Darren, and his shop is in Salisbury, England. So those are the 3 people that I currently let put their mark on me. Yeah.
Poke you permanently.
Yeah, and in the last several years, everything that I've gotten from them, I've not let any of them use stencils, because it's like, all right, we've been doing this together long enough. You're an artist. I trust you. Just go to town and do it. And so far, it has not let me down. So.
No, it hasn't. So back to Bowling for Soup. You're going in the studio after Warp to sing Pretty.
Yes.
What's up next? What's up for the rest of the year?
That's going to be it, pretty much for the rest of the year. We're discussing a couple of things that I can't discuss right now, but as far as solid plans go right now, it's back in the studio and then go home and take a nap.
Naps are good. I'm jealous of naps. So stay tuned for more from Bowling for Soup. This is Jackie. Thanks to All Access and In the Key of Change.